Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like or a subscription or a comment. Any of those are all great, and they all help the channel grow, and they help this get in front of other people so that they can enjoy it too. So, in our last episode, as you can see holding on my hand, we got our chainsaw, which was great. We also got the splitter sorted out, so we've got some more efficient production going on. So yeah, you can see we've got basically all of our iron ore going, but we're still backed up, even though, I mean, we're still rattling that through, which is interesting because they should be working at basically full pelt. Yeah, see, the smelters haven't stopped, but so they're just going ahead. However, what I want to get done today is, you'll notice we're still all on the grasslands, so I kind of want to get some of the concrete started, so we need to do a bit of clearing, hence the chainsaw. Now for the chainsaw we need some of this lovely solid biofuel, because that's what it uses. So,
you are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Does anyone know where that is? Because it's really bothering me and I really want to get shot of it. Right, okay. Chainsaw. Instead of picking up, I believe, one at a time, I can hold the chainsaw and it will clear an area. See, so much better. And so we're just going to start clearing everything, giving us a load of room. And it can also take down the bigger trees, which is nice. So we're just going to genuinely spend a bit of time clearing this at the moment, because what my plan is like I say, it's going to be to concrete all of this, because once we start getting some concrete down, then the factory can start being all nice and lined up and neat. Because at the moment, where it's all just on the loose ground, I don't really have many grid lines to work from. Whereas when we get the concrete down, everything becomes a uniform sort of square, and everything can then get nicely lined up. This is so much better than manually picking them up. So much better. So we're going to do a bit of clearing around here. I kind of want to start up here where these trees are, because I don't want to run into... Basically, if I started down there, I might run into a bit coming up on the hill. So I want to start higher on the hill and then go out from there, which is why I want to come over here. Oh, is there a cave over there? That could be interesting. Hidden little cave. Oh, yeah. Oh. That is definitely a hidden little cave. What's down here? What is down here? Oh, there's the cinder sloopy thing. Okay, cool. Thank you to those that put it in the comment, but I think I found it. So this is part of the story, but they've not figured out what they're doing with it yet.
Harvest it.
Yeah, we're going to pick up the summer sloop. And then you're going to live in a box till the end of time. Right, okay, but at least that's going to stop it asking me to pick it up all the time now. What have I got here? Oh, mushrooms. That'll be useful later. Okay, so let's head back out and continue clearing those trees. Okay, so we can head over here. And the other nice thing with this is, because it's a chainsaw and it takes the trees down, it Am I full? I'm full. Okay, we need to go and dump all these leaves and pieces of wood off. So yeah, it will give us a lot more wood when we start taking the actual trees down, which will be nice. So let's continue making some solid biofuel. So this one is the wood one. So we want to put all the wood in there. And this one is the leaf one. So we want to put all the leaves in here. And then that's just going to continue whirring. Let's get rid of the flower petals in our storage box, because we're not worried about them. We'll grab the wood. We want to put the summer sloop in there. Okay. Let's continue popping the wood in here. There it is. Okay. So that's just going to continue wearing away, and we, on the other hand, are going to continue clearing. Let's go this way out now so I can clear this. Here. Oh, another animal carapace. We're going to want that. Must have killed that ages ago. Yeah, probably didn't need those flower petals. Okay. I do love the chainsaw. It is so good for just getting rid of this. So we're going to, like I say, clear all this out. And then we need to work on what we're going to need for concrete, because I don't think we've actually even unlocked the concrete foundations yet. And we're going to want them. So again, we're just continuing to clear all of this. A little pick up there. Right, are we ready for our first big tree? Because I'm going to get over here. Clear this stuff off, because like I say, I think this is where I want to start and then go out in that direction. So, clear you two. Clear you guys. Okay, that tree's further away than I thought, so we might be alright. Okay. So much faster. You see, we're up to like grabbing thousands of things at a time instead of hundreds. But we're going to need to also up our concrete production because we're going to need a lot of it. So yeah, we're just going to keep clearing all of this out. Right, okay. The frustrating part with this, I suppose, is when we do get all the concrete down and everything, we're effectively going to need to rebuild basically everything we've already put down, because we're going to need to take it all up and put it back down with the concrete alignment. Which, like I say, that's going to be a little bit frustrating, but it's just one of those things that happens with Satisfactory. You wind up building and rebuilding a fair amount of time, or at least I find that's what happens. By all means, tell me in the comments below, does that happen to you? Do you guys need to rebuild everything all the time, or do you just find you can get on with it? Right, okay. That is all backed up still. Oh, are you completely... Why? Oh, okay, it's because that needs a belt too. Okay, right, well, let's start working on another objective. So we want... What is logistics 2? Ooh, okay, we can't do logistics 2 yet. Well, we could, but it'd be a bit manual. Part assembly, something we're going to look at. But yeah, base building is what I want first, because I can get all the foundations. So, let's do that, and we've actually got a fair amount already. So we just need some rods and plates, which we got over here. That's the rods, that's the plates. So that should more than cover what we need to get that objective done. Yep. So that's that dealt with.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Okay, so you take in 45 minutes, you're putting out 60, so there's a little lag there, but not a huge amount. Right. Yeah, we're going to want more of that. So we need production constructor. We need 2 reinforced plates. So let's go and make those 2 reinforced plates. And then we can start getting that done. What do we need for this? We need some screws. Okay, so that will be our reinforced plates. So we can start upping our concrete production. Now what I'm tempted to do is, there was another concrete behind, because this one miner where the belts are only doing 60 isn't going to be enough to feed both of these at the same time, which is going to be mildly frustrating. Oh, no, not merger, splitter. you there. And then I'll put a merger there. And then you can go in there. You don't have a spare line. You do, so we'll put a tower there and put you there. You need to be told to make concrete. Okay. That was our power. Okay. We broke the power plant. So we need to make another power producing building. So another biomass boiler. Burner. Right, let's put them over here with the others. Oh, I don't like this. It's turning into a mess. Right, where can I hook you in? You're full. You're full. You're full. You're full. Is it really going to have to go all the way over there? Fine, we will do that. Proper spaghetti web at the moment. Right. Now, because we have a load of solid biomass that we've been working on, what I can do is grab... Hopefully we've got a stack in here by now. We have. Excellent. And we can put that in our new burner. Which is this one around here. Okay. Put that in there and turn that on. There we go. That should give us... Yeah. More power now. So we've got more overhead. Excellent. Okay, so what I was considering, like I say, because that one belt isn't quite going to be enough to feed both of these machines at the same time, I could have sworn there was another one behind it. Yeah, there is. And you are pure node. Excellent. Okay, so what do we need for a miner? We need to just go and make an auto miner. So what I'm thinking is we just whack one up there, which means we'll be producing 120, which is going to more than fill both of these. It then just means that they're working at full pelt. But how much are you outputting at the moment? 15, yeah. So the belts can handle that, so the belts will go up to 60. So if we've got two working at full whack, we'll have 30 going. Okay. So we want a portable miner. Okay, that's that dealt with. And then we'll come around here and let's get a nice view. So let's clear these trees. Ta-ding. Take a load of stuff out. Thank you. Right, okay. And then we're going to want our miner mark 1. Now, I'm just doing maths in my head. Just doing maths in my head because that's going to output 60, so we'll have 120, and that's 45 and 45, which is 90. Another 45 is 135, which means actually 3 is almost, yeah, 3 would work there. Okay, so we will go and get a third one and then really get that concrete production going because, like I say, we're going to be needing a lot of it to pave everything. So we're going to need 2 more reinforced iron plates. So let's get that going. Right, okay. And then we will, yeah, constructor here. We will put another, where do we want? No, not splitter. Put another merger on this one. Hook you in there. We will then put a splitter here. We will put a merger there. And we'll build that into there. That into there. You over there. Conveyor belt is too long. That's fine. put you there, and tell you to do concrete as well. So that should start then feeding down here. Come on. Where are you? You should be wearing up by now. There we go. So yeah, what will happen is this will come down here and it will then split 30 and 30. Now this one's already getting 30 because it's getting split from that first one, which means this will get 60, which is more than it will handle. So this will then get backed up, which then means the overflow, instead of coming this way, will then be sent to these two on the wings. They shouldn't ever fill up, but they'll still work pretty well. So that will work at 100% efficiency, and these will work at under it. Whereas if I look at the moment, this is working at 66% efficiency. So that's what this little graph here is, which means there's a little bit of downtime because it's waiting to get some materials, which the two on the wings will still get, but it does mean that we'll still be producing an awful lot more concrete. Because now we're going to start over here to this area we've cleared and start building out, just so we've got some foundations and we can start working on it. Sorry, lizard doggo, this might upset your home. Okay, so I'm going to come to the crest of the hill, and then we're going to want foundations. I like working with the 4 meters. Right, okay, and then I want... Okay. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. So what I was trying to do was snap it to the world grid, and the world grid is slightly off, which is annoying because I actually want it like here. Okay. So that's our first foundation sorted, and then it'll snap like that, and I want to toggle build mode, and we will like Zoop. Zoop they put in a little while ago, and Zoop is great because you can just go, right, build it out 10. Right, we'll put that one there, and then again we build it out 10. And build it out 10. So I'm just going to put loads of this down because we're going to want all this space. Come on. There we go. Hook there. Lovely. Right, okay. So we can start heading in this direction. And I'm just going to keep building out, but you can see how quickly we're getting through the concrete and the plates, can't you? Wow, we are much higher up than I thought we were going to be. Okay, well that's fine. What I will do is I will, because jumping is going to be a pain with this, so we're going to put a ramp here. We'll zoop that along. There we go. So now that's quite easy for us to walk up and down because we've got this ramp if we need to, because we've got that at an angle. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we've got the beginnings there. And what I want to do is I'm going to start with, I want a nice ordered structured power plant, or power zone as it were. So we're going to come over here onto this one. Let's, yeah, just for the sake, let's put that over there. Can't afford. Oh, I'm a plate short. That is frustrating. Alright, we'll have to add to the end there. Right, okay, for power, we're going to need plates. So we're going to go need to try and grab some plates. So come charging over here. We haven't got the cars yet. Okay, grab those plates. And then, yeah, this is where it would be handy having, I can probably put a ramp on the side here, but I don't want to do that because some point I'm going to want to expand in that direction. And yeah, I know I could take it down, but a bit of a hoo-ha. Right, okay, so let us put down, and you can see now it kind of snaps a bit more because it's got the base to work from. So we currently have 3 of these that we're currently using. Now I'm out of rods. Okay, that's fine, because we're going to need some biomass to fill all of that. So we'll go and grab some rods, because I want to give us some overhead for that. Okay, there's our rods. Right, past all the constructors. Okay. Biomass, that was what I was after. Which will be over in this container. And then over here I can drop off more of the wood. Have I got any wood? Yes, there's wood. And drop off some of the leaves. So you can see how we're able to produce quite a lot of biomass with that setup, and it just kind of whirs away on its own, which is great. That's what I want. Okay, right, that's something I think I'm going to do. Considering we're going to want to expand out this way, I'm just going to do exactly that now. So if I go to foundations, and we'll put you there, you there. There we go. Now we've at least got a way we can walk up here. Cool. Right, okay, so I want to get probably a couple more of those biomass burners. It'll be great when we can move on to coal, but I mean, hey, at the moment we need them. Right, power. Yeah, you there. You there. Okay. Now we can start with some power lines. So it goes yellow because it will say there's clipping to the box, but there's not actually clipping to any of the items, so we're okay with that. So I'm just going to put a power pole by each of these. And then we will daisy chain those. Right, and then we'll hook each of those into their respective bits. I'm out of cable. Of course I'm out of cable, because I'm running around doing everything. Okay. Concrete looks good. Why is this one backed up? You shouldn't be backed up. Why are you waiting on limestone? No power. That'll do it. And that's, yeah, part of what I'm going for. I need to grab the cables. So I set that entire chain up and then forgot to grab and forgot to hook it into the power line. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right, okay. Where have I got a pole? There's a pole. Perfect. Right, go on you. Get on with that. There we go. That should speed that side up at least. In the meantime, we need to get back over here. So we're going to want to put this somewhere. Are you going to reach that? You are going to reach that. Lovely. So that's those hooked in. Now I just need to put each of these in. So that's those done. And then we can start putting. And you can have some fuel. You can have some fuel. And then we're going to need to go back and start refilling the rest of them. And I can actually probably take down the ones I've got over there, which would be good. Because then I can start trying to tidy up some of this as we go along. So let's take these things down. Okay, so that's those three taken down. We might have some random biomass. We do, so we're going to drop that in there just to keep that feeding. How much do you actually need? You need 120 per minute to work at full speed. Cool. Right, we'll grab that there. And then we'll head back in this direction to try and fill up the other burners. So that's then going to be our little power zone, and they're all nice and neat, and it's quite easy to then expand out because we can just come out one and move along. So that's the plan for this bit for the moment. So you can have that. You can have that. So that gives us plenty of fuel to work with. Do you know what? Because I've got so many of them, you can have the flower petals. And burn those. So that is 5 biogenerators working, which is great. Okay, I mean, I will admit the one thing that I normally have problems with whenever I play Satisfactory is working to a sense of scale. So I'm trying to be better at that and make sure that I've got like an idea, and I'm just going to go big or go home, because that is the bit I normally struggle with. Going big enough to actually concrete. Yeah, going big enough to actually be able to produce everything I need to. So that's why I'm trying to have this nice huge amount of space I can work with. Concrete working away. So yeah, I apologise if this hasn't been the most exciting of episodes, because it is a bit of a setup one. But I mean, hey, we've got our chainsaw. And now I'm just filling out the space. And it bothers me if there's a gap like that. Like, I know that might be a waste because I'm never going to walk there, but it bothers me. It bothers me it's there. Okay. Okay, you're going to clip into that. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to need to start taking some of this down. So we'll take that down for the moment. Which is fine, but let's go and pick our next upgrade, which I think is going to be the... Do I want field research? I don't know that I do. I don't think I need it for the moment. I think what I'd rather work on is part assembly, because then I can start automating the reinforced steel plates. So yeah, I'm going to grab that, and then we're going to dump all of this in here, and then we need more screws and more plates and more rods. Well, hello. You're backed up. Wow, you are backed up. Okay. So that is backed up on screws. It's dealing with as many rods as it can, which is fine. Because actually, if that's backed up, does that mean you've got a load stored in here? Thank you. That'll do nicely. Then screws, and I've got to grab the plates. Yep, there we go, that's the plates. Okay, and then that should give us our construction. Awesome. That's part assembly done. Cool.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Okay, so looking at the assembler, we're going to need rotors and reinforced plates. What's the recipe for rotors? Because I don't remember it. There we go. Okay, apparently we can do it. Screws and rods. Fine. So I'm going to wrap the episode here, but next episode we're going to start with the constructor, because I'm going to want to automate making rotors and also the reinforced plates. So as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they'll help the channel grow, they'll help us get in front of people, and thank you to those that do that. And other than that, I will catch you all next time.